welcome to a week in my kitchen. I would normally not start looking so awful, but I booked my food shop to come between 7 and 8, which I'm regretting now because we had a very good weekend at a wedding and I am tired and my kitchen is a big mess. But yeah, I'm going to tidy that up in a minute. My food shop will be here shortly. It's coming between 7 and 8 and I'm hoping it comes more near 8. So I've got a bit of time to tidy up. I haven't woke up yet. I've just set my alarm and come straight downstairs. So I'm going to drink this cup of tea and get tidying, and I will turn my camera back on as soon as my food shop arrives. And here it is, my food shop has arrived. I actually picked up a few bits in Waitrose yesterday too, because some things were actually cheaper in there, which came as quite a shock. Okay, so I'll just slowly pan over everything for you. There you are. Oh, I'm so out of breath from bringing it all in. And as always, if you want to see what I'll be feeding my family throughout the week and through previous weeks, you can go on my website and tap on weekly menus. And my weekly menus are now actually in 2 sections because my first one's got like 3 years worth on it and it becomes so full, it like crashed and I couldn't add any more weeks on. And that's the fridge, looking nice, full and organised. It won't last long. I can hear my child coming around the corner. There's a little close-up of everything. This is what we're having today. Short ribs. These are the beef ribs for tonight's dinner. My husband's going to start cooking them soon on his barbecue. He's got one of those egg ones. I think he's going to be smoking it, I guess, with these applewood chips, which he's got soaking. They look so good. So this is Sophia's breakfast. She has chocolate porridge with frozen raspberries, and I like to use a mix of ready breck and porridge oats because that gives you a really creamy porridge. And for my breakfast, I'm just having some of my absolute favourite fried eggs on toast with some green Tabasco sauce. Okay, so these have been marinated in some tomato ketchup, salt, ground black pepper, garlic granules and herbs de Provence. And some of the fat's been trimmed off too, because that's what my husband saw to do online.
Real.
I know they're not real, but I'm excited for my waffle for breakfast. Can you put some sauce on it so I can show how it's done?
I'll put some.
Go on then, show. Wow. Is it ready yet?
No.
Oh, okay, you take it back. Thank you.
They like
Thank you. Oh, I just love it. I'll eat that right now. Can Daddy have some too?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm just going to prep our lunch. We are having pizza wheels, so I'm going to start off by brushing this puff pastry with some herby melted butter. Then I'm going to spread on some of this Italian tomato puree, top it with some ham, and now I'm going to grate on absolutely loads of cheese. Normally I would like to do a mixture of cheeses, but we actually only have cheddar in at the moment, so that's all I'm going to put on. And we're about to head off to the park, so I'm going to prep. Oh, big lump of cheese there. I'll eat that in a minute. Yeah, we're about to head off to the park, so I'm going to prep these now, and then I'll text my husband when we're on our way home, and he can pop them in the oven for me. So I'm just going to roll it up. Rolly, rolly, roll. And then cut them into little rounds. This is just your standard size puff pastry that you can get in the supermarket, and I think I managed to cut 11 today, so that's perfect. Brush them with more butter, and then we headed to the park, which is always so lovely, but it was absolutely freezing cold. Raf's having a bit of salad for his lunch. Lunch is ready! A very long grass. So now I'm moving on to dinner. My husband's done the short ribs and I'm going to prepare a cheese and tomato risotto to go alongside of it. So I've got some frozen homemade chicken stock from the freezer there, and I am just gently frying off some onions in olive oil and loads of butter, salt and pepper. While they soften, I'm going to chop up my tomatoes and chuck in some frozen parmesan rinds. You should always save these because they add so much flavour. Then you want to add in your risotto rice, give that a little stir, and then slowly keep adding your stock. don't add any more stock in until the last load of stock has been absorbed. And it looks like I'm having a little halfway snack because I got starving. So once all that lovely stock has been absorbed, I'm going in with my cheese. There are the short ribs, and look at that coming off the bone. My husband is so pleased. I also need to point out the smoke ring on the outside, something else he was super pleased with. And to be fair, they tasted delicious and he deserves all the credit for them. Just look at that. And then for dessert, I just had a Yorkie and I sat and ate it on the sofa. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is now Tuesday. Sophia has requested Cheerios for lunch today, which I am more than happy to oblige because it is nice and easy. You want to come sit up, babe? We are actually really loving this Jersey milk. I thought it would be a bit too creamy, especially in a cup of tea, but it actually tastes great. And for my breakfast, I just decided I was just going to have some toast. I was planning to fry some eggs again and pop them on top, but in the end, I couldn't be bothered. So now it's lunchtime. I just wanted to do a light lunch because we are off to swimming in a little bit. So I just did Sophia a little snack plate, which are her favourite. And then I did myself my favourite broccoli ramen. And I'm pleased to say that my egg was still runny. And now we're back from swimming and everybody is starving. So I need to really quickly get on with dinner. So this is yesterday's risotto that I just left in the fridge overnight to go cool. And I just whipped up a quick tomato sauce, which I'm not going to lie, is just a mixture of every tomato chutney that we had left in our fridge. And it came out lovely. So I've got everything I need. I've got my tray with my bacon parchment on and an ice cream scoop. And I'm just going to make these into little round balls, basically. Just roll them together. I forgot to wet my hands, which would have been really good because that helps it stop sticking. But nevertheless, they didn't stick too badly. And I managed to make 17 big balls out of the leftovers, so I was pretty pleased with that. And here they all are, ready to be paneed, which is just in seasoned flour, eggs and breadcrumbs. Now I wish I managed to do this as fast as I am here in real life because my family were absolutely starving, because swimming always takes it out of you, doesn't it? Anyway, here they are, ready to go. They look so good already, I'm so pleased. So I've just got everything set up that I need. I've got some kitchen towel on a tray, my big spider scoop and some vegetable oil heating in my big copper pan. And here's Rafa trying to get some scraps even though nothing is cooked yet. So they've just started to sizzle away. I wasn't overly sure how long they would take, but they probably took about 5 minutes per ball. You don't want to put too many in there at once because it will reduce the temperature of the oil. I just left them in the oven to stay warm while I cook the rest. And as you can see, here they all are. Oh, I'm out of breath. We just had them with a simple salad. I'm sorry my editing skills are so poor. My family were hungry and they just wanted to eat. And Sophia chopped all those up and sprinkled loads of cheese on top, of course. They were so good. So for dessert, we had some homemade vanilla ice cream. My daughter made that one, as you can probably tell, and we just had it with caramel, honey and fruit, and Sophia had some magic stars. And that's it for Tuesday. I will see you in the morning, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe.
Hello everybody, it is now Wednesday. It's in fact Wednesday evening and I'm about to do Sophia and I dinner. We've had a very busy day today. I'll start off with our breakfast. We just had some little fruit bowls with yogurt. Sophia had the little Yale's yogurts with raspberries and strawberries and a dodgy coloured looking Belvita breakfast bar, but it was quite nice. Then I had the same, but I had the Rachel's Organic honey yogurt with extra honey, strawberries, raspberries, another one of those dodgy biscuits and loads of chia seeds and stuff. And then we went to soft play where I had a lovely cup of tea and Sophia had a nice play. And then we went there with our friends, and then we went to the cafe after and I had another cup of tea and I had a full English, which was kind of nice. It kind of had no taste at the same time, made me wonder if I had COVID. And Sophia had cheesy chips, sausages and beans. And now for dinner, I'm not even particularly hungry. I've had a pack of cheese and onion crisp too.
Can I talk?
Sure.
A bit? and we going to have
For dinner?
for dinner.
What are we going to have?
For dinner. What?
We're going to have fish finger wraps.
Fish finger wraps.
We've had a lot of food today, so just some fish finger wraps, which are our favourite because we don't have Daddy with us tonight, and Daddy would not want that for his dinner. He wants meat and veg. So we're going to have fish finger wraps, aren't we? Just waiting for the oven to preheat. It's taking forever, so I'll probably insert a cute little clip of that here. And that's all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Good morning. It is now Thursday and Sophia has requested eggy bread for breakfast. I wasn't sure how the Jason sourdough ciabatta loaf would do for eggy bread, but it was actually perfect. It absorbed it real nice and went nice and crispy. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold, but you won't know that in the video till Friday. But yes, we enjoyed that eggy bread and I squeezed so much tomato ketchup on top of mine. And lunch was at Nanny Jenny's house. She did us a lovely cheesy cottage pie and we had brownies for dessert, which was so delicious. Oh, and a nice cup of tea. And then home time, me and Sophia had teriyaki tofu for our dinner, which was really, really, really nice. I was going to do it for egg fried rice, but I was starting to feel a bit run down, so we just had it with boiled rice and I had it on the sofa with an iced tea and a book. Okay, now it's Friday and I am in bed. My husband made me a lovely cup of tea and some toast, which really, really packed me up because we were off to the House of Marbles for the day with Nanny Jenny. They've got a lovely pottery selection, as you just saw. My nan had a sausage roll ploughman's. I had a BLT and a ginger drink because I was feeling so awful. Oh my God, I can't keep up with this. That was a Rolo latte and it was so, so, so good. And Sophia for lunch had a cheese sandwich. And then dinner went a bit off skew, so my husband made this lovely pasta. I'm fighting for my life and we had these for dessert. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!